but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect.
All right, everybody, we're about to go live. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's doing good, fantastic, great.
We are heroes tonight.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Welcome, everybody. We are heroes tonight. So, welcome back to the live stream. We have a couple twin-engine aircrafts now. There's three different ones that are brand new, right? We have the A2A, of course, which is this one here, the Piper Aerostar 300. And that is a very good aircraft. We have the Just Flight. Oopsie, what the heck did I just do? All right, we went back there. Of course, we have the Inibuilds F406, which we're going to be flying today. And my all-time favorite one so far out of all of these, I would say, is the Black Square. This one here, Starship. Beautiful. Probably my favorite for features, functionality, just an overall beautiful plane to fly. So let's go fly this one. Let's go, I don't know. Let's go somewhere out west today. Just to kind of fly around. Let's take a look about Arizona. Arizona. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but here we go. Hope you guys are doing good on your Sunday. We haven't done a live stream in a while, so I just thought I'd check in with you folks. You know what I mean? We got to get some equipment for live streams to make it a little bit more interesting. We used to do live streams all the time. It's just the work schedule and everything has been difficult. Maybe I should try to do it around 3 o'clock on Sunday. I'm just trying to find a good time slot in my schedule. Sundays is usually just family time. I usually just chill out with the family and go to church and all that stuff. All right, here we go. So we have this beautiful aircraft here. Take off the pitot covers. We'll remove the wheel chocks. And let's look inside the engine. Oh, where's the engine? I don't see the engine. How are we gonna have this thing working with no engine? No, just joking. I guess they didn't model the inside of the engine. It would have been cool if they did. But as you can see, it works correctly. Maybe they're not finished yet anyway. This is a... I didn't realize that this plane was an earlier, I guess like a early access almost release. A2A had early access release too, I believe so. But I think A2A is definitely way more on top of it than Inibuilds, which is surprising because Inibuilds actually has relatively... I love the ticking of this clock here. A2A has I mean, Inibuilds is like inside the simulator already for a lot of airplanes, so you would think they would already know how to get everything working correctly, right? So that's kind of interesting that they don't have all that going. Alright, let's put on some lights. We'll put navigational light, conditional light on. Let people know we're about to start this bad boy up. We'll set the... I think that sets the altimeter, but we might have to do that when it started. I don't know if it's going to work right now on the ground. It didn't look like it did anything, even though I pressed it. So maybe it's an animation problem. We're in the passenger variant of this aircraft. We'll do a little bit of flying around here in Arizona with it. Just try some touch and goes. And then we'll take a look if we have time at the A2A and the Aerostar. The Aerostar is a beautiful plane. All right, let's see what we could do here with the ground. These are all your functionality. I showed this in my video for the review, but just in case you missed that, you got a bunch of different features in here. It's pretty nice aircraft. And you could just hit that to close everything. Cool. Alright. Let's get this baby started here. Oopsie. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to put headphones on so it's not annoyingly loud for everybody. There we go. Now we can actually talk. We just have to put these a little bit up to idle. Alright. Okay, next. Waiting for the ITT come up here. All right. Cool. Condition lights are off. Flaps coming down to take off. Should be on. Okay. Let's put the taxi light on here. And let's taxi out. All right. A little bit of a tight turn here. Let's put the sound back on. It sounds better with the engines running, right? Let's get a listen to that. I like it. I think it sounds pretty good. It's a very heavy aircraft. He's spotting our wing for us. I want to do a quick run-up test to make sure this is going to work for us. Still needs a lot of work, this aircraft. But I think it has great potential. I guess every aircraft can have great potential though, right? Alright, let's see. We'll do a little bit of touch and goes with this one, and then we'll try the A2A and the Aerostar. This one's super loud. I like that though. It sounds really good. Alright, let's hope I don't mess this up, guys. Ready? On the brakes here. Here we go, putting power in. Let go of the brake. Power is set. A little bit of right rudder coming in. Airspeed's alive, 70 knots. Around 90, we'll start rotating back here. And rotate. Gotta hold the nose. It has a little bit of weight in the nose of this thing. And we're up. That's a positive rate gear coming up. Alright. Looking good. Try to get above 1,000 feet or so here. I like that you can feel the weight of the engine here. I'm going to climb up a little bit before I put the flap up. Alright, flap coming up. We're doing about 120 knots right now. There's 2,000 feet. Alright, let me trim back the aircraft a little here. It feels so different. Like, the A2A is super fast. This one feels very relatively slow here. But good. Very heavy on the nose. Let's see. Let me try to let go of the nose a little bit here. See, if you drop the nose, there we go. I'm taking the weight of the aircraft off. So I trimmed it out, and it's nose up trimmed to climb a little bit here. And I got pretty much, I would say 80% power in here, trimmed up. Trim up a little bit more here. Very nose heavy aircraft. Cow flaps are closed. Heato heats are on. You can put pressurization on here too. Oh, that's a sprayer. I guess that's part of the spraying. It's a very nice aircraft. It feels good. I thought it had a pressurization system in it. That's our defrost. Pretty good aircraft, though. It's very loud. I like the way it sounds, though. GPS, I don't know if the GPS is working. Cabin temperature, defrost. Brake. Oxygen for pilot. Full for oxygen. Little gear up right there. Spray power. These are sprayers? I don't see it spraying anything. Maybe it doesn't work yet. Oh, it still needs a little bit of work. Alright, let's try find a runway and do a little bit of touch and goes here. We can look in this. There's an airport coming up there to the left. There's the airport there. Alright. Climb over this little mountaintop. It's faster than I expected, right? Not bad, though. Alright, there should be an airport directly in front of us anyway. Big aircraft. I can see why this is a workhorse, right? With the PT6s. 500 horsepowers each, baby. What's up, P2 Simulation? What's up? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man. We're just hanging out. Chilling a little bit, drinking a little energy bang drink there. Wouldn't recommend that though. They're not really that great, but beautiful aircraft here. I can't decide. I like all these aircrafts, right? We got 3 different turbos. Oh, man. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Go check out P2 Simulations. If you want a real YouTuber who knows how to fly actual airplanes, who's more professional than I am, go check out P2 Simulations. You won't be disappointed. Trust me. I am more of an enthusiast. I need to learn a lot, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm mentally lazy with some of my content as far as not learning about how to do the proper procedures for the aircrafts, which I'm starting to this year do, little by little. But I can tell you what's good and what's bad with the aircrafts from just the experience of buying these stupid planes. Yeah, well, you know, I'm trying, man. This plane is very good, but I gotta say, the Star, I'm gonna fly that too in the stream. We're gonna do a touch and go with that. That is an amazing aircraft. There's the runway right there. Let's try to do a little bit of a landing with this aircraft. So it is nose heavy. We're gonna put it back to trim here. I'm gonna have to hold up the airplane while we do this. We're not gonna be making the airport at this rate, so we're gonna just turn to the left and spin back around for an approach here. I'm lowering the airspeed and the altitude right now. I'm gonna start bringing in flaps once we get lined back up. Little by little, we'll put the propellers fully forward. Fuel obviously is fully forward in this. This is a nice aircraft. It needs work. I didn't realize this was early access when I did the review. I thought it was a finished product. I'm trimming nose up here. We're at 3,000 feet here. Check the altimeter. Alright, 1 notch of flaps coming in. The flaps don't seem to do anything. When you drop the gear, it kind of lifts the plane. A2A has a similar problem. When you put the flaps, it would drop it down instead of up. That was weird. We're going to try the A2A out as well. And then we'll go to my favorite one, which is the Aerostar. I mean, Star... Man, there's so many stars. Not the Aerostar, the Just Flight. That one. Alright, where is the runway? It's somewhere over here, boys. Alright, flap coming down. Full flap there. Put a little bit more power so we don't lose too much altitude. I don't know where the runway is. Did we pass it already? Alright, I found the runway. It's right in front of us. We're at 2,000 feet. We lost a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and drop the gear. Flaps coming all the way out. More power, baby. like the Tim Allen. Alright. Let's try to get a good landing here. We'll sit in the... It's not an easy plane to fly, that's for sure. It's very, very nose heavy. I'm gonna try to get it to like 90 knots or slow. We don't have to take a lot of power out right now. Alright, let's start slowing down a little bit here. These engines do take a while. I like the realism of the engines. You take power out and it actually takes time for the engines to spool down with the turbo, which is, I would probably say it's relatively realistic, right? Alright. I'm gonna just put more power in because the nose is heavy here. I think this is the runway. I hope so. All right, here we go. I like this plane. We'll do a touch and go. Try again. I like it. Right back up. Gear up. Flap up. Immediately nose heavy again. You can feel the weight of this aircraft. It actually is very, very good feeling because it feels like that's what it would feel like. All right, flaps coming back up. We're only going to go 2 notches of flap for landing this time. And we're going to try one more time. Actually, we'll try to go full flap again and do 90 knots. Let me see what it feels like. I would imagine it's supposed to be slower, but... Let's come back around. Try to keep that runway in sight here. We're still turning. I don't know where the runway went. There it is. Alright, cool. Found the runway. We'll try one more time. We'll try to come back in. Definitely a little bit difficult to fly this one. I love it, though. I love the way it feels and the way it sounds. It feels awesome. I'm gonna put the nose down a little bit here. It's definitely a little bit more challenging to fly this because the weight of it feels like an airliner the way it feels. It's very heavy. Very heavy aircraft. I would imagine it being a little bit lighter than that in real life, but you can definitely feel the weight of this aircraft, which is interesting. Alright, let's come back around here. Put a notch of flaps in. Trimming up. Keep an eye out here. Airspeed's good. Alright, let's go. Landing gear, another notch of flaps. Coming in for a steep approach. You ready for this, boys? We're going to bleed off a little bit of airspeed. Whoops. A little bit too much there. Oh, no, that's not good. You hear that? Here we go. Here we go. Ready? All right. That's not bad. All right, let's try the A2A now. And And then we'll go to... Alright, this one's not bad. I'm still waiting for liveries. We don't have any liveries, but they did an upgrade so far, so... we're not going to go to San Antonio. We're going to go to... somewhere out here, I guess. I don't know. Where's Arizona? Let's go to Tucson for a touch and go. There, this one's not too bad either. Let's compare the way these feel. Now, this is a way lighter and more responsive aircraft with the engines. Still twin engine, still a beautiful aircraft. Just wanted to compare all three of these aircrafts. I was going to do it in a video, but why not do it in a live stream so I could give you guys some of my feedback on these different planes. So this is going to be the A2A. These are all new planes that just came out. The F406 that we just flew just literally released, I think, yesterday, I believe. This one released about a week ago, and it had one update. This is the A2A. They're all getting released very close. So you can pull the chocks by walking up to them if you want to, right? Like that. And it has a tie down. This is not quite finished either. It doesn't look like this. This looks like possibly another early access. I think they added the sound for the dragging of the chuck out of there because I didn't hear that before. Of course, the tie down. All right, jump inside. Whoopsie. The lighting on the F104 needs work. Oh, I forgot we had all the power on. Okay, my bad. Let me turn that off for a second so we don't kill our batteries. So, batteries on here. Navigational light, beacon light we'll leave on. All right, so turn this and one of these and one of those and one of these, and we'll get a start up here. So I'm gonna crank it. There we go. All right. Takes a minute to get going there. Let's make sure we didn't damage the engines. You can take a look here, and it will actually show you in the menu. You can inspect your aircraft, all green. Inspect your parameters for that. These looking good. I think we did okay for the startup, so that's good. We can put that away. All right. So, go ahead and put our alternators on, and we got to put on our avionics on. Avionics is Master Avionics. There you go. All right. This gives you an engine readout here. I gotta say, this has been a really good aircraft to fly. I got it pretty high up in the air, which is incredible for this one. Okay. This is a auto trim system. I like this one too. It sounds really good. It's very, very responsive. But we put a little bit of that out. Alright, let's take off the brake here. And the lighting is very good inside and out on this one. Alright, this one's going to be fun to fly too. Really fun. We can go ahead, put the flap down here. It's only got one flap setting. Now, some people said the aircraft doesn't sound that good, but I like it. I think it's okay. One of our subscribers told me that. I don't know what the real one sounds like. I haven't heard it, but this one sounds really good to me. But also, if you want it less noisy, you can go ahead and where is it? There is a click spot for that, which oh, right here. You see this? Pilot headphone? Click that, and there you go. It's less noisy. But after listening to the F406, this doesn't even sound noisy at all to me. And originally, I thought this was a lot noisy, but it was, I mean, very noisy or whatever. All right, set the altimeter. Let's go. Power on here. Little tiny bit of rudder in the right there. Pull back. All right, airspeed's alive. Takes a little bit longer, as you can see here. 80 knots. 90 knots. I guess this takes off at roughly about 90 knots too. It's a positive rate. Gear coming up. Flaps also coming up. Very, very nice aircraft here. Okay, let's go ahead and put that in the center there. This one feels a lot more nimble. It's way more responsive than the F406. Still very good feeling though. You know? And we can make tighter turns with it, so we're gonna come back around to a touch and go, bring it back around to a landing, and then we'll jump in to our final aircraft for today. It's a beautiful plane though. I like the animations, I like the feeling of this one. We're gonna go ahead and come back around here. Pull out some power. Definitely a little steep there. Alright. Alright, pulling out power. Flaps coming back in. I don't want to break the flaps, so gear coming down. I may have broke the flap. I don't know. Let's see. I've done that already to this plane once. A little bit of a touch and go here. It feels heavy when you get to lower speeds. You know? A little bit of a float there and you take out power. Alright, there's the touch. And there's the go. Flap coming up. Gear coming up. Alright, cool. Let's turn back around here and we'll do one more landing. And it's pretty nice. It feels good. Flies good. This one has an autopilot. It's working a little bit better. When it first came out, it wasn't working that great. Alright, cool. We're looking good. Lightning's... Oh, there's a little bit of turbulence today. Lightning looks amazing when I had this airplane. I don't know if it has anything to do with this. Alright, let's go ahead and go for a landing here. Alright. Runway is coming up here. Did we pass it? Nope, not yet. Alright, cool. Oh, okay. My fellow YouTuber. How's it going with your subscribers, buddy? Alright. There we go. Let's try to do a little bit of a landing here. There we go. We need to start doing group flights. That was fun. We don't do that too much anymore. I wish Pilot 83 would come back. Oh, nice, man. That's really good. That's a start, man. I didn't have that many after such a short time. It took me like a year to get 100 subscribers. It seems like it happens faster later, you know? Alright, let's see. Ooh. A little bit of a rough landing. Oh. Oh, really? Man, that's awesome. I need to get in with that, man. I just, my schedule is the only problem. I don't have any time for anything anymore. I need to get a couple things completed. Eventually I will. It's just right now it's just a lot going on in my personal life, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna brake here. A pretty nice aircraft, though. Let's shut it down. That is not a bad aircraft. Alright. Now we saw the 2, and now let's go to... what time? I've been going to church a lot on Sundays now. Let's see here. STR. Let's see here. Ah, here we go. This is starting to become my absolute favorite for the twin engine. Look at this beautiful plane, man. This is so unique. I'll tell you one thing about this, though. For some reason, the right engine, even if I start it up correctly, seems to have a bug where it breaks the engine, even though I do the same procedure as the left, and the left is 100% good, which I'll show you right now. Alright, I'm not sure why it does that. If you know, you know, I don't know. But if you know, you know. I don't know. Let me see if I can pick a different livery, too. Let's see. My daughter likes this one. Let's see if this one is. I never did this one. Let's try this. We'll use this one for today. See what it looks like inside. Okay, this is gonna be nice. Where were we here? Let's go to Flagstaff. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Yeah. I think I'll be able to stream more and do stuff like that in another couple of months. I just got to get some stuff straightened out, you know? Alright, let's go here on the ground, and we'll use this one for touch and goes. Hopefully we don't screw it up. This is pretty cool. Flagstaff. I haven't been here in a minute. I don't know if I ever been to Flagstaff, but let's check out our final new aircraft. So these are like the 3 ones that I found. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. I got my phone here, so... Oh, I got it. Okay. You think it would be okay to enter the group, man? I hope I can get a chance to do that. I'm gonna try to do that, man. I hope they don't mind me bothering them. Be fun to do a flight with you guys. Look at this. This is I love this plane, dude. It's so beautiful. They have not updated this yet. I don't think so. But, oh my god. Let's just jump inside. It's so beautiful. I love this plane. Okay, this is retro, right? Look at this, guys. It looks like a RV from the 70s. Pretty nice, though. I freaking like it. I like it. Oh, you done? Cool, man. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. All right. Battery. Now I have to remember where everything is in this plane. I forget. I think this is the battery. Yeah. Okay, so we can do first, before we put on the battery, we'll connect the ground power through the tablet here. Bink. And then we'll go oh, wow. That's awesome. Congratulations for that, man. Yeah, I know how that goes. My dad is cancer survivor, which is pretty crazy because he's not the healthiest guy. He's still kicking it for now, which is great. Here we go. Battery on. Okay. And we'll turn avionics, that and that. Turn that. Avionic blower. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. That is on. And now we just have to start up the engine, which is boom. Oh yeah, we have to arm that too, alright? We can look at that right there. It's coming up, and we introduce fuel. ITT temp spike. I love the sounds of this aircraft too. Okay, initiating off. Full power in. And that is good. Generator on. Reset. Check. Alright, next. That one. Introducing fuel. ITT spike. Temp. Okay. That's come off. And introducing power. Check. Okay. That's going all the way around. That is set. Generator 2 on. Okay. External power disconnect. And disconnect. Alright. Now we check the engines here. See? I don't know what that's all about. I gotta be doing something wrong here. But it always does that, which is quite interesting. Okay, let's go ahead with that on there. Oops. Not that. Oxygen pulled out. And we'll go avionics on. And we'll do prop sync up in the air. Put it in our floppy disk. Waiting for it. System. Database update. I love the sounds of this thing. Kip on the ground. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy, right? Maybe that is his job. Alright, we have a message. We go here. Update. And that's it. That should be good. Okay, and then you can do a flight plan. You can enter the code that we're at here, just for example. That is pretty cool, though. I wish I had that much time. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Man, it's pretty good, man. I've been trying to stay more away from social media lately. I don't know. I just feel like it's unhealthy in a lot of ways. But I do like it. It's just that, you know, when you overdo it, sometimes you need to take a step back from it, right? All right. There you go. There's just information in there just for the airplane. Okay, for now. Let's turn our bleed air on. That should get rid of that message. And that's it for now. We'll come back to Flagstaff, so we'll put that in again when we're in the air. Yeah, it's the way to go, bro. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Navigational light, wing light, taxi light. That's good for now. I absolutely love this plane. I want to do a live stream with this plane. Alright. One of these days where we can fly it from point A to point B, which will probably be in one of my next ones. Or if I do a group flight with you guys. Let's put the flaps up. Extend this aileron here. I noticed this plane is super powerful if you don't put it in beta. This handles really good though. That's the way to go, man. Mine's been my family, flight simming, and a lot of work. Lots and lots of work right now. Because I have some goals I got to take care of. I want to try to get done. Oh my god, I am really off with this aircraft. You see, it's a very... I think you got to put it in beta mode in order for this thing to slow down, right? No way, really? Where are they? You remember any? That's cool. I have to watch his stream. I know a lot of these planes do have Easter eggs, right? Oh boy, okay. Well, that's cool. Let's go ahead for a flight. Here we go. I never watched Kip. I have to check him out. I don't know who that is. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Airspeed's coming alive here. $100 knots. And we're up. It's a nice plane too. I love the way this thing feels. This is great for a long flight. If you want to do a really long flight and have something really reliable. This is a really good one. I actually flew this to Columbia from Florida in a regular, just flying around for fun. And it was really nice. Man, 12 hours. How do you have that much time, right? That's awesome. It's a beautiful plane to fly. I love this plane. I want to see the Easter eggs in this thing. Jeez. That's crazy, right? Yeah. Man, I would love to do that for a job, right? Just sitting for 12 hours. That'd be a fun day, man. Just, he's definitely not an adult with responsibilities if he's sitting there for 12 hours. All right. Unless he's getting paid for it, I don't know. All right, here we go. No hate or anything, I'm just jealous. I wish I could stream for 12 hours a day. I think my family would disown me. Alright, let's try a little bit of a landing with this aircraft. I'm gonna go ahead and start turning and extending the ailerons here. Or the, I forget the name of those things. What are those? Man, I just did a video with this plane too. Coming back down and around for a landing here. Man, it's... I gotta watch this stream, dude, you know? To check out the Easter eggs. Maybe I could make a short video about the Easter eggs here. Alright, we're gonna try to slow down a little bit here. Where's the runway? There it is. Alright, let's turn in. And we're still descending here. Gear coming down. We're pretty up high in the mountains here. There we go. I love this little plane, man. It's such a beautiful plane to fly. I'm gonna try to get some gear for the stream to make it a little bit more interesting. As soon as I start streaming again, I'll probably invest in more equipment for the stream. Man, you see the ground is coming up? That's weird, right? I had to abort. We're running out of runway here. I don't know if the scenery is too heavy here. We're gonna come back around. Overshot the runway there. Try that one more time. This one's a little bit harder to get right. Alright, let's turn extreme here. See what we could do. I need Adobe Eye Tracker, right? Way off. Way off. This plane is... it's like flying a big plane, this one, huh? Well, we'll try this, I guess. Think we can make it? Not float too much here. Not bad. I like this aircraft. We'll have to check out the Easter eggs. Maybe we can make a video of that. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know they had a bunch of hidden Easter eggs. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's for being such a big plane, it feels super lightweight when you get to the runway. Like it likes to float. It's got really good wing. It's got really good wing flex too. Like I'll show you on the grass. Watch. You see the flexing of the wing? Okay. Yeah, I just want to show you. I don't like to do the off-roading with this one. I love this plane, but I just want to show wing flex. It does it in the air too, but... Very, very nice aircraft. I love this plane. This is a really, really nice plane. It's probably my favorite out of all three. Very, very nice aircraft. Probably shouldn't... I guess you don't have to turn it off like that, right? What's up, Maddie? How you doing, buddy? Alright, let's go ahead and get that off. Turn off the generators here. And get the avionics off. Blower off. That come off. That come off. Push the oxygen back in. Unsync the front. And that's it. Man, I wonder what the features are of that. Now I'm curious what the Easter eggs are. Oh, I know, right? Maddie's been... dude, I've been watching all your videos, Maddie, of you landing. Beautiful landings. And here it is, man. You have this plane, Maddie? This plane is so beautiful, man. I love it. I really, really love this plane. I love the sounds, the quality of this aircraft. This is absolutely phenomenal, this plane. Freaking awesome. I wish I could... If I could fly for 12 hours, it would be this bad boy right here. I would fly this all day, everywhere. This is my go-to. No, dude, we need to get Maddie this aircraft, man. He's gonna love it. I'm hoping they update the Dukes too, man. I think they're gonna update the Duke. Now that they put this out, they said. Also, the Learjet 45 is coming soon, guys. So hopefully we can do a stream with that bad boy soon. I was just taking a look at all three turboprop planes today. But, what other ones did we get? I saw Maddie actually flying a plane. We got the other Just Flight single-engine ones, too. Yes. I agree. Yes. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, Lear Cola. We're still gonna make that shirt. I'm not kidding. I just trying to find a way to do it where it's affordable because, you know, I just want to make it so everybody get one. Let's see. I think Just Flight is making this bad boy. They just did an update with it recently. You see, here's the avionics. So it's going to be glass cockpit. I don't know how new school it is, but this is the inside of the cockpit. It looks beautiful. Very well done so far. That's going to be another beautiful one to fly, man. Here's some of the other pictures. Look at that. You know me and my Lear jets. They did a fantastic job, man. It does, right? Beautiful aircraft. VNAV. Yeah, I think... Let's see. Let me see if I could see... I don't know if it... That is... It doesn't show... You see a VNAV up there? Autopilot, flight director... I don't know what these other buttons are on top here. The VS mode. Nav. I don't know if they have a VNav. I wish I could zoom in more. Let's see. That says FMS. I don't know what... Is that ISI? And... an off switch. I don't see VNav on there. I don't know if they have any VNav. Oof. Really? Shoo! I just got a new car that probably cost that. That's awesome, man. Dude, enjoy it, dude. I'm telling you, man, one of these days when I don't have nothing to do and I can stream for a long period of time, we're gonna do like a marathon stream one of these days, man. I don't want to say nothing specific yet until we get there, but if I ever have some days off, I'm gonna try to get on here and do some long streaming. But I just wanted to jump in here, show you those 3 planes, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and head out. I gotta go to Home Depot now and do a project to fix the bed. The bed's a little busted, so I gotta fix that now. For his A320. Dude, I know, I seen that. The only thing is, some of the developers don't make force feedback for the aircrafts themselves, so that's the only thing that kind of stinks about the force feedback, but I'm sure that will be in the future, and that is a great thing to have. Way more realistic, you know? Well, it's more like because I'm fat, not... But, yeah, I did. Yeah, but, it's an older bed, and we moved it around the room a lot, so when we moved it the other time, it kind of busted on the corner. Nothing like that, P2, but thank you for at least giving me a good excuse. Appreciate that. Yeah, P2, you're making me sweat over here. Calm down. Oh, boy. Yeah, man. That's funny. I didn't even think of that when I said it, man. Whoops. Oh, boy. Well, I guess I'm going to let you guys go. I want to get the 737 MAX soon, man, for I build. They put it in 2024. It's just the budget doesn't allow it yet, so we'll get there eventually, because I do have the FMC from Wingwin, which I would like to use, and now that we have a reliable aircraft for that, I think that would be a good thing to try out. And I'll probably have to get a force feedback yoke eventually and some new pedals, but in time. You too. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate you stopping by. Love your videos for landing too, man. I've been watching them. Don't forget to check out Maddie for his landings, P2 simulations as well. If you guys want to see other people besides me, definitely go check those guys out. They are great guys, and I'm really proud and happy to have them as subscribers. If they were my only 2 that watched today, that's really all I need. So thank you guys for being friends with me. I appreciate that, and thank you for watching these videos, and hopefully I can return the favor in any way that you guys need as well. All right, guys, thanks again. Have a good Sunday. God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye now. Peace.
P2 Symbiotution. Zip. See ya.
See ya, P2. Thanks for stopping by. Maddie, thank you guys. Bye.